Hey, it's Mike, and today I'd like to take a look at two clean energy stock plays. The first stock is StarPeak Energy Transition Corporation. The stock trades on the NYSE under symbol STPK, and the other company is Cleanspark, trades on the NASDAQ under symbol CLSK. So let's take a look at StarPeak Energy Transition Corporation. Since it is the larger company, you see the stock was up almost 17.5%, and then up another 3% after hours, up to 32.07. You look over the past month, this stock has been hit pretty hard, like a lot of the other sort of small cap stocks, tech stocks that we've had. But if you look over the past 6 months, this has been a stock that was under $10 and had a pretty fast rise all the way up to $50. So it kind of makes sense that it did pull back down. However, with the nice rise that it had, it might be able to build a base and be able to begin to move higher by the end of the year. Now, StarPeak Energy, you take a look at their site. They're basically merging to create sort of AI-driven clean energy storage systems. Obviously, you're going to have a lot of moves to clean energy, but then you also need a way to store that energy so it can be used at places like electronics charging stations, or at homes, or at commercial businesses. So StarPeak Energy is going to be able to sort of facilitate that and build a business on that. It says here, identify several trends of potential interest, including electric vehicles, electric vehicle infrastructure, transportation, mobility, food, and agriculture. You see there are a lot of different potential business that StarPeak can get into. And I definitely think there's a lot of potential for the stock over the next decade. However, because a lot of their business is sort of not set in stone yet, this is a lot of it's almost theoretical. It says, a lot of big potential markets here, you have to be able to ride the volatility. However, that being said, if StarPeak is able to become a leader in energy storage, this stock should be significantly higher. I mean, it could definitely become a company that's worth maybe 10 to $20 billion over the next 10 years. So it's definitely a great potential stock that you just have to hold on to for the long term. And I think there's a lot of people who want a stock like this to work because they're going to want to make the shift over to clean energy. Now, let's take a look at Cleanspark, because Cleanspark's a little different. Now, Cleanspark is basically a clean energy company that works with microgrids. So basically, if you want to have, let's say, a home or a business that's off the grid, then you'll use Cleanspark services. They have products here that provides energy modeling, a platform that enables integration and optimization of multiple energy sources, solar battery generators, switchgear. They're also involved in Bitcoin mining, so that's another reason why a lot of people are interested in Cleanspark. So it's not a pure energy play. There's going to be a Bitcoin mining play. Now, here's the way I feel about it. It's like, either own a clean energy stock or own a Bitcoin mining stock. I am a little bit uncomfortable with a company that kind of does both, because it's hard to gauge how that company can perform, because there's some times where Bitcoin's going to do well and then the energy stocks are not going to do well, or times the energy stocks are going to do well and Bitcoin's not going to do well. So it can make you, if you're a new investor, kind of schizophrenic dealing with a stock like this, because you may see Bitcoin going up and then you don't see Cleanspark going up and you're wondering what's going on. I mean, a great example was, let's take a look at Cleanspark yesterday. It was only up 1%, while a lot of the Bitcoin miners and Bitcoin itself were up significantly higher. I mean, that could drive you a little crazy. So if you're into Bitcoin and Bitcoin mining, get a Bitcoin mining stock. If you're into clean energy, I would say stay with StarPeak Energy Transition. It's just a more pure play. It gives you a lot better clarity as where one stock is going to go. So my pick out of these two would be StarPeak Energy. And if you want Bitcoin mining exposure, then look at Riot or Marathon. And I think that would be a better approach for you. So that's my position on these two clean energy plays. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to leave a like and go ahead and subscribe and turn on notifications. I do multiple daily updates on stocks, options, and stock trading strategies. Thanks a lot. Bye.